Good afternoon and welcome from outside in sunny Gibraltar. It doesn't look very sunny at the moment because we're kind of stuck behind the rock, but once we get a bit further down, you'll see actually it's a lovely day we got today. And yeah, we're going to do a little stop by probably a pharmacy on the way. I'm pretty sure that my eye's like on the mend to get it to where I want to be. The swelling's gone down, which is good. I think grand scheme of things will be fine, but yeah, very, very weird, very annoying at the same time as well. This whole month, the start of this month has just been bizarre. You know, I had like my little mental breakdown on Friday. Saturday I still wasn't feeling fully recovered. Yesterday I was good again, but then obviously we'd had the bite from the night before, and then the bite from the night before has subsequently swelled up my eyelid to the point where, yeah, streaming poker and playing poker today would not be the optimal thing to do, I think. But it's been a while since we did an IRL, and I have promised you one of these for quite some time, so this would be nice. And it is a lovely day here today. Once we get past being hidden by the rock, you'll see that we've got a beautiful sunny day, clear blue sky. It's like 20-something degrees, so it's pretty nice. So we will get there. But yeah, apologies for the sort of higgledy-pigglediness of the start of this month. It's certainly not been the most ideal beginning to the month. I do wonder if we're actually live, by the way, because Stream Elements would have normally posted the confirmation by now, but I've seen nothing. Stream Elements, are you there? I might have to... Oh, there we go. just as I was about to restart, out of the lack of faith in Stream Elements, it pops up the confirmation that we are actually live. So we are just about to go into the sunshine, and it is beautiful. Beautiful day. This might have changed since I streamed last time, because like this building's quite new. They're doing a lot of sort of big apartment builds. Seems like Gibraltar is the place to be. There's another big one that they're going to be doing here. They've been working on this for a while, actually. So you can see already they got the old big crane out for that one. Probably give it like a couple of years. They'll be doing something with that as well. But at the moment, a lot of building in progress there. Oh, but it is a gorgeous, gorgeous day. And yeah, for anyone that wants to see my eye, let me give you a quick show. I'm sure I'll have to do this a few times. So as you can see, the swelling's gone down, which is good. It is like sort of half open at the moment, so it's getting there. I've had some antiseptic stuff on the cuts, and then I've had ice over the swelling and stuff so that it's going down. So we are getting there. We are getting better. But again, I didn't want to really do a poker session, because equally, like, in the event that it got worse, obviously I have to be sort of ready to get up and go to doctor's, hospital, whatever. So it wouldn't really be the smart thing to do to fire up an MTT session and then say 2-3 hours into it have to abandon it because of medical issues. So yeah, just the sensible thing to do, to have a break today. But yeah, very annoying start to the month. Totally not what I wanted, really. Is there anyone out there in the chat, by the way? Because this is very peculiar that 5 minutes into a stream there has not been a single chatter. I find that very suspicious. Is there anybody out there? Am I muted or something? Is more my question. I don't think we're muted as well. If there is someone out there that could actually confirm that we are live, because I am somewhat questioning the lack of chat here. It's peculiar. Please do let me know if you're out there. Oh, thank goodness, we are live. Gedamonas. Gedamonas is there. Yes. I've been live for 5 minutes already, Gedamonas, and it was very strange that nobody had come in the chat in 5 minutes. I get, obviously, for IRLs, maybe it's not as exciting for people, but yeah, I was a little bit worried. So what's up, UB, is I've been out on the streets of Glasgow, and look at my eye, man. Look at my eye. It's a wee bit swollen there, and this morning, I actually couldn't open it at all. If you look at the VOD from the last one, I could not open it at all. So I made sure that I kept today off, just in case, you know, if we got to pop to the doctors or the hospital, worst comes to worst, like, would be a bit stupid starting an MTT session when I have potential problems, you know. The swelling has gone down, like it's at the point where it's like half open at the moment. So it is better than what it was. I've had some TCP over the cuts, so that's like disinfected the area around the cut as well. But it's weird that the swelling sort of moved from above my eye to like my eyelid overnight. That is a bit strange, to say the least. But hey ho. When you get a chance, it's on the Stormers Help Me. What's on the Stormers Help Me? Tell me. Maybe I can help you now. It is a lovely day. We are sort of early 20s. I'm going to show you guys the runway because there's something a little bit new there. Because there's no more driving there anymore, they've like put up these mega gates. Just to make it very clear, there will be no cars there. So I'll quickly pop up and show you this. Mate, I can't see Discord at all. I'm on my phone. So if I go to my Discord, it's going to chop my stream and chop the thing, chop the chat. I can't do that. But if you tell me in the chat, maybe I can help you. Yeah, I'll check it when I'm home, mate. It'll be sort of a good couple of hours till I get home, though, just to pre-warn you. And obviously, if it's anything technical, just Google search it and see if you can find a solution. I'm assuming it's technical, given that you've put it in the Help Me section. But yeah, Google is your friend. It generally knows a lot of stuff. The kind people of the internet have decided to put things on Google and general other sites when there are things going wrong. So streaming to help your CPU, you've got a little help. Oh, okay, I know that Scrimitsu posted something like that before about some program that reduces CPU, blah, blah, blah. The CPU isn't my problem, it's blooming OBS, mate. OBS has been shocking lately. Did you see that I'm a WAS champion? I did not, UB Poker. What did you win? And for how much? I'm assuming that's boding very well for your bankroll challenge as well. So for anyone that remembers these IRLs that we've done here before, these gates, these big green gates, were not here before. Because obviously you used to be able to actually drive through this area and drive over the runway. Now it's the case that if you want to go over the runway, you actually have to go under the runway. There's a road that goes off to the right, and then there's a tunnel that goes under the runway, and then they come out the back. So these big green gates, these are brand new. These are to basically say, absolutely no driving across this. And it seems like we got here just as a plane has landed as well. That is the British Airways flight G something something something. Very exciting, yeah. So yeah, that is the runway, which we will not be walking over today. We're going to go this way instead. Well, it's easy to walk across for the most part, UB. Whenever there's no planes coming in, those gates are fully open and you can walk across it like whenever you want. There's just no driving across it anymore because they have the new tunnel. But yeah, I'm going to pop by a pharmacy on the way just to give them a little look at my eye. I think they're going to say that, you know, do the stuff that I've basically been doing. I think I'm fine. Like I say, it's a really good sign that the swelling's already gone down so much. Because when I woke up this morning, I was like, what the hell? I touched my forehead first and realised that my forehead swelling had gone down, so I was like, great. And then realised that one of my eyes is not opening, and I'm like, not great. But hey ho. Hopefully, all being well, by Friday, everything will be back to normal. And in the meanwhile, you get this lovely view of the rock on a clear blue sky day. Isn't it gorgeous? I got the 440 for 617. Ooh, very nice. Very nice UB. Back in profit, mate. Happy days. I see D-Max killing it at the moment, though, right? D-Max on 1.8k. That's insane. Was that just from one big bink from D-Mac, or has he just steadily been crushing it? That is a crazy start. I see that a couple of them busted it as well. Neverfold Queen 5 and I believe Daniel Marr both busted it. How are we doing, Airwalker? Good to see you. The Soracto. Diego Golo in the house as well. The Grand Theft Auto. The new Grand Theft Auto. It looks so real. Yeah. It's very realistic, isn't it? This IRL Grand Theft Auto. Crazy. Although I need to turn up the brightness on my phone because I can barely see the chat when I'm out in the sunshine. I need more brightness. Where is my brightness? Aha. Yes, that is better. Now I can see everything. Do you have a little peek at the football stadium on the way past? Providing that it's open and we can actually get in, I'll give you a butcher's. I'm not sure how long the football stadium's going to stay here, actually, because they've been proposing about having to build a bigger one. The current stadium, unfortunately, is not now to UEFA and FIFA codes, so they are not allowed to host official matches here anymore, only friendlies. So there has been big talk and big rumours that they're going to build a big old new stadium with housing complex and shopping district and blah blah blah. But obviously that's a rather large project, and if they do that, that isn't just going to pop up overnight. Hello, Alex Poker, how are we doing? But yeah, if the stadium's open, I'll give you a little butcher's. Might not be here for too long. Equally, these buildings on the left, so this was, I believe, a primary school. It was a school of some sorts, I think a primary school. That is currently in the process of getting knocked down, I assume, for more apartments. Unfortunately, the gate to the stadium is locked, so I can't show you in there. Maybe another day. You can sort of see a tiny bit there, football stadium, but unfortunately the gates are locked today. But yeah, so I think these buildings to the left, these are all getting knocked down. Probably apartments, I assume. It'll either be apartments or office buildings, but I assume apartments at this moment in time. You're very welcome for the tour, Alex. Yeah, I wanted to play poker today. For anyone that's not aware of why I'm not playing poker today, exclamation mark I, as in EYE, and you will see why I'm not playing poker today. So I needed to keep myself free just in case it got worse, and in case I needed to like go to doctors, hospital, whatever. Because it is rather the eyesore, to say the least. Quite the eyesore. But yeah, so I came briefly on this morning, straight after I woke up, just to show you guys the extent of it and why I would not be playing poker today. As you can see from this, you can see that it's better because like it's half open at the moment. Whereas this morning, I literally couldn't open it at all. So it is better. It is definitely going in the right direction. But yeah, I just wasn't going to be streaming on that, you know. Not a smart idea. Oh, I am, Yuri. Don't you worry about that. I didn't find the mosquito, and weirdly, so today, something flew past me very quickly, and it looked very large to the point where I actually thought it might have even been one of those tiger mosquitoes, which they do get here. But then I couldn't find it. So I'm pretty sure it's like not just a regular mosquito, it's a tiger mosquito bite. But I couldn't find the little bugger, so we shall endeavour to get it at some point. Worth noting though, I don't think it bit me again last night. I think just simply the swelling had transferred from top of my eye to the eyelid. So I don't think it got me again. But hey ho. Let me take you by Ocean Village actually, because Ocean Village is a nice little view. I'm pretty sure it's a mosquito bite, Irina, but like a big mosquito. Hey Juanes, what are we saying, buddy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And thank you all for your concern, by the way. I do appreciate all the kind messages and words and bits of advice, you know. It is nice that you are all thinking of me and worried about me as well. Like, obviously, if it was really bad, I would go, you know, doctor's hospital. I am not one of those stubborn guys that refuses to go to doctors and hospitals if needs be. But equally, I don't want to like be super soft and go there for no reason as well. And it is getting better, Juanes. I'll show you very quickly again. So as you can see, we're kind of half open at the moment. It's still a little bit swollen, but it's not as bad as it was this morning. If you look at that clip from this morning, you see how bad it was. So yeah, it's already reduced to the point where I feel like we are getting better. And a bit of fresh air never harmed as well, you know. Here is our old casino that we played on, boys and girls, the Sunborn Casino. The casino doesn't actually exist there anymore. They ran the lease out on it. I believe that they're just doing nothing with the casino as far as I'm aware. I think it's just an empty part of the boat, unfortunately. Oh, I can't even go over here. Please note that the bridge is undergoing some works. It will be shut until further notice. Boo, I was going to go over that. I guess we got to go the long way then, if I want to do that. Yeah, it's definitely better than it was this morning already, so I think grand scheme of things, we shall be fine. But I will pop into a pharmacy just to sort of gauge their advice and see if they're sort of happy with what I'm saying, that I'm going to ice it, TCP it, if they've got any other additional stuff they would recommend. Yeah, the marina here is really nice. This isn't actually like the proper marina, there's another one somewhere else. But that's just like the boat hotel, the Sunborn there. That is a 5-star boat hotel. It used to be a big cruise ship. But now it is fully stationed here permanently. Got the casino right next to it. That's where we get our poker. Where are you taking us? We're having a little walk around Gibraltar, Garen's Look, just to get a bit of fresh air. Not sure exactly where we're going. We'll just sort of see where the day takes us. And then at some point I will be getting groceries as well, at which point I will have to cut the stream because you can't film inside unless you have their permission, and there's no way Morrison's are giving me permission for that. But yeah, we'll have a good walk before we get to the Morrison's. Yep, it's an enforced break, unfortunately, Fasik. If you do !I, you will see how bad my eye looked this morning and understand why we're not playing poker. Check out the start of the video, I think it becomes very quickly apparent. So, enforced break, but sometimes that's a good thing, eh? You know? And I have been promising these IRLs for a while and it hasn't happened, so could be just the world's way of saying, oi, get yourself out there, touch some grass. have some fresh air. And that's good sometimes as well, you know. So we never stress over these things, you know. You got to go with the flow. Go where the world takes you. I think there's a pharmacy somewhere near here. I mean, if not, there's going to be tons in the city centre anyway. But as you can see, lovely day here today. We are looking at sort of early 20s. If you do exclamation mark Gibraltar, it should give you the weather here. Sort of early 20s. Shorts and t-shirt weather, boys and girls. Oh, and I can give you a little view over the edge because we do have like a marina here. Let's give you a quick look here. Pizza Express. We've got some boats over there. Mini marina. Ba 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 ba. Da da da. Ba 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 da. So this is the area called Ocean Village. It's like quite a new development with sort of restaurants. Obviously lots of apartments. You got like the overview of the section there. Obviously the marina's part of it as well. But it's beautiful, isn't it, eh? That's what I love about Gibraltar, is like I can just walk around happily and it's clean, it's safe, and it's very, very pretty, very pretty. Yes, John Paul, little IRL stream for us, because the IRL, it's getting better. It's openable now, which is good. But I will hop by a pharmacy on the way just to sort of see that they are pleased with how it's looking. What a gorgeous view. Wait till we get around the corner, John Paul. When we get around the corner, you can see the rock again. I'm literally in love with the rock. The rock is so beautiful. You can see it from like any angle, on top of it, below it. I think it just looks awesome everywhere. The rock is very cool. But yeah, these are pretty nice apartments. Ocean Village. But as we get around the corner, I'm walking around Gibraltar, Lucky Grandpa. This is where I live. If you're wondering why we are not playing poker, exclamation mark I, as in EYE, you will see. It should be the pinned message at the top of the chat. Unless UB Poker's done one of his things and unpinned it for something rubbish, as per usual. Which I wouldn't be surprised at. Alright, but as we get past this, you're going to see the rock. Is that pinned at the moment, John Paul? It should be pinned at the top of the chat, but I'm not sure if it is or not. If it's not, if one of my fantastic mods could pin it, potentially UB Poker could redeem himself and pin a worthy message. Wouldn't that be something? It is pinned. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Here's your rock, boys and girls. Da, 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 da. Isn't it gorgeous? Da, 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 da. Love the rock. Love the weather here as well, considering this is November, boys and girls. If I was in the UK in November, we're getting our winter coats out here, you know? We're getting layers and layers on. I'm just strolling around in my t-shirt in November. It's lovely, isn't it? Well, it's getting better already, Westian. I'll give you a quick show again. It is to the point where I can actually open it now. So it is better. But just, it wasn't wise to do an MTT session today, you know. If for whatever reason it got worse, I have to be ready to get up and go deal with it, you know. So it is definitely looking better. Yeah, exactly. It is definitely on the mend. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. It's going to be like 90 degrees here today. Sheesh. It's rather warm there, T-Law. Rather warm. So I know there's a few pharmacies like in the town centre. I'm just going to go to the first one and give them a little butcher's of my eye and just see if they agree that I don't really need any medication on it. I might not even bother, to be honest. It's definitely miles better than what it was. Yeah. It's English and Spanish West TM. I believe anyone that's brought up here, they do both at school. There is a local dialect called Lanito, which is a mix of the two. But obviously, being that I am not from here, and I didn't do Spanish at school, I do not know much Spanish at all. Little bits, but very minimal. Got a nice gate here. The Grand Casemates Gates on the sides of Watergate. Very beautiful, historic, massive gates, massive doors. Yeah. Ordering beer in Spanish. The thing is, so any restaurant that you go to, any bar that you go to and stuff, it should be that they're always speaking both languages anyway. It's always that they're going to be speaking both languages anyway. So you got the buildings up there. So there is a pharmacy up at the top. If they're quiet, like, I'll just quickly ask them, like, if the eye sort of looks alright. But I think grand scheme of things, it's definitely getting better anyway. We should be fine. I can't be allowed there. I will immediately climb the mountain. We've been up on the top before, Irina. There's cable cars that go up there. There's also, like, you can even walk it. I mean, we've walked it from the top to the bottom. It's a bit more arduous, of course, going from bottom to top. Yes, John Paul, yes, exactly. Crucial exercise. I'm going to flip this so that it's on me, and then we'll quickly go into this pharmacy and see if they can just take a little look at the eye. You're right there. I'm filming myself, by the way.
Okay.
2 days ago, I think I got bitten, like,
Yes.
I think mosquito.
Yes.
And then yesterday the swelling came to my eyelid.
Yeah.
I think it's okay, like I disinfect the cuts, and then I put ice on my eye, and the swelling is lower. But is there anything else you recommend, or just more ice, more?
Did you try the antihistamine tablets?
I haven't done anything like that because it feels like it's getting better. Like if it gets worse, then for sure I'll...
Es un picotazo, mira. Es un picotazo y se me está hinchando. Dice que no ha probado antihistamínico. Yo digo que si no, que como no tenemos antihistamínico, tomamos antihistamínico.
Yeah.
I think you have to try antihistamine
Okay.
tablets. Because no, we have. Sí, mejor que la crema, sí. Antihistamine tablets.
Okay.
Porque el ibuprofeno te pico. No, pero el antihistamine sí.
Yeah. And to you, does it look? It looks like mosquito bites, or maybe spider or something.
Maybe something bigger.
I'm not sure. Yeah. It just I wake up and the top of my eye was like really.
I'll take an antihistamine tablet as she has said before and that's it.
Okay. Okay. I think for now I'll leave it until tomorrow. But if by tomorrow it hasn't gone down, then I'll come get some antihistamine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's best for you if you start now.
I
Just
think
in case go worse.
because
Yeah.
it's in the face and in your eye.
Yeah.
And it's dangerous.
We suggest you to buy
Yeah.
tablets now. It's only £4.
Okay. Let's do it then. Okay.
and it's one tablet a day.
Okay, thank you. I'll take them, thank you. Alright, we're gonna get some antihistamines.
One a day, okay?
One a day, yeah.
Okay, one a day.
And I assume like have some food before I take it, yeah?
No, it's not necessary.
Not necessary? Okay, lovely. By card, please. Thank you. We all visit the pharmacy for a historic moment, yes, yes.
You want a pack?
I'm gonna put it in this one. Thank you so much. Thank you. Is there any particular time of day where it's best to take it? Like,
No.
is it gonna have side effects, drowsy, or?
Maybe best if you take in the night. because
Take it in the
maybe
night.
it's Some drowsy.
Okay, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Thank you.
So start this night.
Yes, thank you. And I assume best not to mix with alcohol as well, or doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a lovely day.
Same to you.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, we have some antihistamines. Yeah, I've just asked that, Westian. Good, actually, very good questions. Very relevant questions. So yeah, best to take them at night, and apparently no problem to drink with it. So I'll have some booze as well. Lovely. Yeah, I mean, she's right, I guess. It's, especially with it being like by my eye and by my brain, it's probably best to make sure that we get rid of that. If she's cute, ask her out. Have you no shame, Juanes? Yes, so we'll get some beers at the supermarket later. So I'll walk you through the town centre, which is looking rather busy for November. A bustling, vibrant Gibraltar town centre. So for anyone, again, not familiar with why we're not playing poker today, if you do !I in the chat, EYE, or if you look at the pin message, you'll see how my eye looked this morning, and it didn't look very good. So thankfully it is getting better, but we've just picked up some antihistamines to bring down the swelling. And so we're just having a little walk, and we'll get some beers from the supermarket, we'll get some food. Oh, you're very welcome, Garens. It's been too long since we did this, to be honest. I've been saying for a while we need to do an IRL. And I've been a bit lazy on my days off. They've got some lovely shops in Gibraltar, by the way. They've opened quite a lot of new ones. I'll show you some proper fancy shop fronts once we get further up. Booze shop. All the booze. Yes, yes, yes. So Superdry store here is actually new. They were further back before, but they've moved to this new location. I love Superdry stores because they always look so nice inside. They have everything laid out really good there. Something like that. If you do !weather space Gibraltar, it will give you the exact temperature at the moment. I think it's somewhere around 20, yeah. Yes, booze is tax-free. Pretty much everything's tax-free here. I mean, that's one of the big benefits of being here. Very low taxes overall. But then since COVID, just everything's gone up anyway, you know. It's a little bit sad. Pre-COVID times were so much better. Oh, now this is a fancy shop front. Look at this one. Rolex store. Tudor watches. Very, very stylish looking shop front there. Anyone want a Rolex? Rolex, anybody? We got a price tag on those. Can we see what they are? Nah. Probably just a couple of grand or something. Bargain. How much do you think these are?
This one?
This
like,
one?
40,000.
40,000.
I think so. Yeah.
Jesus. Don't think we'll be getting one of those today, chat. Thank you. 40 grand? Jesus. It's a good job I don't like watches anyway, innit, eh? Pretty much never wear a watch. I had a phase where I did, because when I was at secondary school, I actually won a watch from a competition. So I had a few years where I got into the sort of swing of wearing that. Figured, why not? Yeah, never really been much of a watch person anyway. If Braz binks a Triton, he'll go there. Hey, if I bink a Triton, don't they get the winner's watch? I'm pretty sure that if they win a Triton, they also get a champion's watch. So then we wouldn't need to buy one, you know. I think it's just an unfortunate reaction to one, Arthur. I've never really had much of a problem before with mosquitoes in general. But occasionally when you get bitten by one, it swells up a bit, you know. But this is obviously a little bit special where it's done it near my eye, and yeah. But hey ho. Grand scheme of things, hopefully will be all good and well again by Friday. And in the meanwhile, it's just an excuse to have a day off, you know, like maybe it's just the world telling Mr. Poker Bras you need a day off. It could be Juanes, it's possible. But again, it's really weird that I've seen nothing in my apartment for the last 2 days, and my apartment's like very clean and very white. So like if there's anything creeping and crawling around, generally I'm going to see it, you know? But it could be. It's possible. But yeah, grand scheme of things, I'm sure we'll be better again by Friday. All being well. So no panic. And a nice excuse to just have a walk around lovely Gibraltar Town Centre on our new day off. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be fine. This is another posh shop front, the Swarovski. If a Rolex watch isn't good enough for you guys, maybe you want some diamonds. What are we saying, chat? Anyone want any diamonds there? Diamonds? It's a lovely looking shop. Done a lot of work on making that look all sparkly. Oh, is it false diamonds? Swarovski? I thought it was the real deal, mate. Is that not the proper ones? How are we doing, Queen Love? Good to see you. Goga, welcome. What do we think about Antonio's jewelers then? Is this going to be the real deal, chap? Is this going to be the real diamonds? Or is this going to be fake stuff as well? It's probably more likely to be fake, actually. Oh, I know you were referring to the Swarovski. I thought Swarovski was like the real stuff. No? I thought that was a proper posh shop, the Swarovski. You think it's crystal? Oh. I thought it was the real deal. As always, though, I'm willing to be proven wrong. What are those roadblock things in the walkway? Those are roadblocks. They are literally what you said. Yeah, it's basically like mini Rock of Gibraltar things, but it's to, say to cars. This is not a route for cars, so it is a roadblock. Not bad, yourself?
Been winning?
Been doing alright, but my eye's a bit messed up at the moment. Got bitten, don't know what by. Yeah, so I've just got some antihistamines from the pharmacy. Streaming on Twitch at the moment.
Nice.
To 27 people, showing them around the town centre.
I only came back yesterday.
Okay, are you going to be back playing at the casino?
I'm only here till Thursday. Why?
Oh, no, I just generally thought you'd relocated here.
No, I was meant to move, and then I had a load of business taken over in the UK.
Yeah.
Flew back Monday, going back Thursday. Back next weekend.
Nice. Get yourself there. I'll try and come along, providing the eyes all better. You know, I'll be there. Huh?
Nice game for him.
It's been all right. Yeah, I had a couple of decent wins like last couple of weeks. Nothing massive, but just steady. You know. Yeah, it's been all right, mate. Yeah. Have a good one.
What time are they doing it?
It's like 7 o'clock. If you want to get there on a Friday for 7, other days if it runs, yeah, you know. Chat that we play poker with there sometimes. Absolute massive whale as well, chat. The biggest whopper you've ever seen. Not even joking. The dude literally just like punts off so much money for nothing. It's hilarious. But then he's disappeared for a while, so I was a bit sad, obviously, not to see him. It's always bad when an ATM disappears. But apparently he's going to be back, so that's good. Yeah, absolute whopper. Absolute whopper, lads. I'm not even joking, honestly. Nice guy, but just loves a gamble, you know. But plays poker the same way, you know. He'll just... He doesn't get the concept of, like, if he's been caught on a bluff, like, 5 times, maybe not to do it again, the hand afterwards. And just keeps on trying to do it, you know. So yeah, massive whopper. And we love that, don't we, chat? Because that's what makes the game profitable. We need players like that, you know? But you've got to fish massage them. You've got to be nice to them. If you're rude to those players, like, let's say they beat you in a hand once off and you're rude to them, maybe you lose them. Maybe they don't come back to the game. And that really annoys me. Like, when someone criticises a whale for doing whale things, it's just the most stupid thing ever. No, honestly, like, and I've even seen it where, like, he's gone to the roulette and gambled there as well, and he'll win a couple of grand on the roulette, then come and just punt it all off on the poker again. Like, the dude is just a whopper, an absolute whopper. But we need people like that. You need people like me. Some classic Marks and Spencers here, chat. The sad thing with Marks is, unfortunately, is they don't do any fresh food. It's all frozen rubbish. And if they had lovely Marks' fresh food like they do in the UK, I would be here quite frequently because I love me a bit of Marks' food. But it's all the frozen trash. Sad times, chat. Can we get some fresh food in Marks and Spencers in Gibraltar? Calling out the universe. It's an absolute travesty that they don't have fresh food there. Unbelievable. I think they do have a bakery, so they've got like fresh bread and fresh cookies, but that is about it. But like the pies that they have in the UK and the meals and stuff, they're all good. Good Tony Montana impression, thank you. So we're getting towards the end of the town centre. I'll walk up a little bit because we're close to the cable car station. So I'll show you guys like the cable car station from the bottom end. I don't think we're going to go up it today. Potentially could though, because so I have a couple of mates that work there, and they've always said like if they're working I can just like hop on, hop off for nothing. I don't really want to waste a journey up there like if I'm not really intending on staying up there, but if they're working, maybe. But then the problem is I'm not sure if the internet holds on the way up, because we've tried that before, and I think it cut out on the way up. So I think I'll just show you the cable car station from the bottom. We'll have a look at the cable cars, but we won't actually we won't go up them today. Definitely do that another day though. Yeah, it's a lovely day today, as you can see. Sun just sort of peeking out over there. We'll be back in the sunshine in a sec. But yeah, lovely day today. And so, you know, maybe this was just the universe's way of saying, Mr. Pokerbras, have a day off, have a nice walk around the town centre, show the lovely people the beautiful country of Gibraltar. And we can't say much against that, you know? It's fine. How's the quality of the stream today, by the way, guys? Like, is the sound good? Is the picture good? I don't think it's dropped at all today, which is great. And obviously it's very smooth because I've got my gimbal, got the stabilizer. So it should be that the picture is not at all jumpy. Audio is nice, lovely, lovely. No lagging, looks awesome. Good stuff. Considering when I bought this phone, and I think I got it for 100 quid, this phone, and they said, oh no, you won't be able to stream on that, definitely not powerful enough, blah, 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 blah. Absolute lie. They're just trying to upsell me their 600 quid phone. They think I'm stupid, chat. They think I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. And yeah, the gimbal was one of the best things that I got for the IRLs. So for those of you not aware of what a gimbal is, it's like this little handheld thing that I connect the phone to, and it stabilizes the phone to the point where when I'm walking, it doesn't matter how I'm walking, it just keeps the picture like really, really steady. And it wasn't that expensive as well. I think it was like 70 quid from Amazon or something. But absolutely best thing for the IRLs, that is for sure. Exactly, Mr. Fla. Mr. Braz was not born yesterday, yeah. We ain't daft here, Mr. Fla. I've been around the block a few times, Mr. Fla. I know all the tricks of the trade. Right, we're coming out into the sunshine. Lovely, lovely. Cheese King coming in with a follow. Thank you, Cheese King. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome to the channel. I'm not sure, by the way, if my alerts... Like, I didn't hear anything there. So I'm kind of assuming that my alerts might be a little bit poo-pooed. So if I'm missing any follows, subs, etc., I apologise. Should be that I spot them, though, in the chat. But if I do miss anything, apologise. Feel free to let me know if I miss anything of importance. So we're coming out into the sun. We'll be chucking a left up towards the cable car station so I can show you guys the journey from the bottom to the top of the rock. Yeah, we're like mid-afternoon at the moment, coming up to 4 PM. Nice mid-afternoon stream. What is this big building here? Well, that's the uni, apparently. University of Gibraltar. I did not know that was even that. Hey, if you think it's nice now, Queen Love, give me one more minute and I'll show you how nice it gets. We could actually maybe even chuck a walk into the botanical gardens, because that's just past the cable car station. We'll see. But yeah, nice to get some fresh air. Nice to get out and about. The streets are so narrow, so little space for cars. How do you think the buses feel then, Yuri? And believe me when I say the buses have to drive very carefully in some of these streets. There are some really narrow little gaps that they've got to sort of negotiate their way through, you know. So the buses have quite the job, quite the journey sometimes. Has anyone screamed when they met you today? They have not, Eddie, because I'm not famous, which is great, to be honest. I don't want to be famous. I would not want it where I am walking down the street or doing my grocery shopping or going to the loo and having people coming up wanting to chat to me. That's a bit inconvenient, don't you think? So I'm quite glad that's the case, where I don't get that. The only time I've ever had it in Gibraltar where someone recognises me. It's basically like Johnny when I first knew Johnny. A couple of other poker people that sort of vaguely knew me online from socials, but for the most part, I'm very infamous here, which is no problem. Oh, you were thinking about the horror of the eye? No, no, no. The eye is not that horrific where people are going, ah, your eye is horrific. It ain't that bad. Yeah, Johnny is an absolute legend. We love Johnny. Top mate is Mr. Johnny. Right, so we're just in a little uphill section here. And then at the top of this, I get to show you guys the cable car. Yeah, very, very classic red buses. We've also got red telephone boxes as well. I'm going to cross here. Just got to wait a second, I don't want to get run over. That would be quite the IRL stream. Run over live on stream. Fantastic. So I use public transport. I use public transport if I'm going back from shopping and stuff, because then obviously with the shopping it can be quite heavy at times. So for shopping things, yes. Oh, look at that. Look at that, chat. Isn't that just gorgeous? The Rock is very cool. And we've been up there before. We've been up on the cable car. They got the monkeys at the top. Got caves, nature reserve. We check out like the socials. There's bits of stuff to be found there. Yeah, the Rock is very cool. I love the Rock, actually. It's a very strange thing that just a bit of rock can be so pretty. Yeah, you got some houses right up on the side of it. Certain sections. There's a big bridge up there as well. I don't know if you can see it quite. It's like there. There's a bridge. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I think you can just see it. Yeah, it's like it's in the middle. It's there. There's a bridge. Yeah, there's a lot of animals living there. Macaques are the main ones. So you have wild macaques. So kind of like monkeys, but not monkeys. They're Barbary apes. They are living on the Rock. It's been long said that if the Barbary apes leave the Rock, then that's also kind of like the end of Gibraltar. Apparently they're like what keeps Gibraltar safe, the Barbary apes. But there's loads of animals up there. They have like a full-on nature reserve and stuff. But like I say, we're going to go see if we can get into the botanical gardens and have a little walk around there. Show you a bit of nature there. We can sneak across here. Yeah. I'm curious if either of my mates are working, and if they are, if they're at the bottom at the moment. Because obviously we've got two sections of the cable car station. We've got this bottom one. I think they have one halfway up, but I'm sure at certain times of the year they close the one that's halfway up. I've got a top tip, by the way, for anyone that ever wants to visit Gibraltar, guys. If you want to come to Gibraltar, and if you want to travel on this cable car journey, which you can see moving now, there is a restaurant at the top of the cable car station. If you book a table at that restaurant, you actually get the cable car journey for free. Normally the cable car journey costs you like 25 quid, 30 quid. But if you have booked a table at the restaurant at the top, you get it absolutely for free. So that is my top tip for you if you're coming to Gibraltar, to get that for free. can see that one on its way up there. There are a lot of hidden tunnels in the rock as well, yeah. I'm going to have a quick peek at the cable car station just to see if one of my two mates are working here. I think there's two, maybe three actually. I might have three of them. Yep, there is absolutely zero clouds in the sky above here at the moment. Very, very clear. Let's have a quick look and see if either of my mates are working. Working, they're not here unfortunately, so he's probably at the top, because obviously if they're working they have to keep going up, down, up, down, up, down. Do you have a step tracker? I do not. I'm not one of these people that feels so obsessed where I have to do 10,000 steps and I must count every single step. I just walk when I want to walk, you know? And I walk as much as I want to walk. And if I feel like I've walked enough, then I'll stop for the day, you know? No, I'm not so obsessive with my fitness where I feel like I need that kind of stuff. And obviously I'm doing my football as well. Like, I put in a really good shift on Sunday. Sunday I did a really solid 2 hours where I put in a lot of graft. And by the end, I feel like most people were sort of tired by the end of the 2 hours. That was where I was actually at my strongest. I was crushing at the end. So I had some good fun with the footy. Yeah, let's have a look into the botanical gardens. I think we can just have a walk in. Pretty sure we can. I don't think I've done this on stream before as well, actually, because we've definitely done the marina, we've done the top of the rock, we've done a few of like the beaches and stuff, but I don't think we've ever walked into this before. I certainly don't remember us having done it anyway. Fresh stream content. The range of plants they get here is crazy as well, because obviously with it being warm, you can have quite some tropical things. And it just happily lives here, because it's nice and warm, you know? Watch out for the pipistrelle bat, the chiffchaff, the tree alloy, and the shrubby scorpion vetch. Okay, we're going to watch out for those, chat. Watch out for those. Let me know if you see them. I'm not sure how many bats we're going to see at this time of day, to be perfectly honest, but keep an eye out for them. Let's go up here. Oh, we've got a quiz, chat. I do like a good quiz. Which Vice Admiral arrived at Gibraltar in a barrel of brandy in 1805? How am I meant to know that? How am I meant to know that? Does anyone know that, chat? If I was going to guess, I don't really know many Vice Admirals, I'd probably go for Nelson. Nelson would be my guess. What do we think, chat? I bet Pumpy would know. Expert of booze. Pumpy Jedi. Where is she, by the way? A good brandy drinker would know. I bet they would. If you happen to know the answers to that, chat, do let me know. We have some what look like, are they cockerels? I think they're cockerels, but I could be wrong. We've also been told to look out for the monarch butterfly, the hibiscus, and the stripe-necked terrapin. Okay, okay. Are these just chickens? I thought they were more fancy than chickens. You're live on stream, chickens. Do you have anything to say? Apparently not. I think they just try to get away from this strange man filming them. Well, that's fair enough. Oh, now they're talking. Now they're talking. Now they're squawking. I think they're just a bit camera shy, chat, you know. Do we have the answer to our quiz question? Was it Nelson? Out of interest. Imagine if it was Nelson. We have a butterfly table here. Sadly, I think we've got a lack of butterflies on the butterfly table, but we can't win them all. We have some milkweed here. Fascinating, fascinating. Was it actually Nelson? No way. What a quizzer I am, chat. What a formidable quizzer. Instantly knew it was Nelson. Oh, that looks nice down there as well. It's lovely in here, isn't it, chat? Yeah. Nice gardens. Oh, we've even got a phone booth here as well, chat. Classic British telephone booth. It seems like anyone that is not from Britain, by the way, just loves these. The amount of times I see, like, tourists taking pictures by these booths, they're just very iconic, aren't they? They're very, very iconic, the British telephone booths. So there you go. I'm going to suspect that this one does not work. I don't think there is a phone in there. No, there is no phone in there. It's just the booth. But very iconic. It's very unlikely that we're going to see the monkeys down here, Yuri. They don't tend to get down this far from the rock. They're up at the top of the rock. Sometimes, like maybe halfway down, you'll get monkeys. But I've never seen them down this far in town. So whilst it is, like, theoretically possible, I think it's unlikely that we're going to come across the monkeys today. Oh, have you never seen one, Garens? Well, now you have, buddy. Hello, Balton. What are we saying, buddy? Yeah, sadly, my eye decided not to cooperate with my poker stuff today. But as you can see, it is less swollen than it was this morning. But yeah, it's like the eyelid itself. It was so swollen this morning, I couldn't even open it. So it did not feel like the right thing to do to fire up a poker session when maybe mid-session, if it gets worse, I've got to up and sort it out. So I've been to a pharmacy and got some antihistamine tablets, which I'll be starting tonight. Personally, I wasn't going to have any medication, but they were like, you know what, you should, just to make sure that you get rid of it and it gets better. And I can get behind that. The two crucial things I asked are, when should I take these tablets and can I still drink booze with them? And they told me nighttime and yes. So that's a win-win situation for me. Ooh, what is this? Alameda Wildlife Conservation Park. Oh, is there like a little animal thing here? Hey, I wonder if we can get into that, chat. That'd be cool. It seems like just behind these fences here, there's like a animal conservation thing. That would be cool. I've not been in there before as well. I'll tell you what, we're getting some good exercise here, chat. Solid exercise today. Oh yeah, there's a little like there's a little thing with loads of little animals in there. Let's see if we can get in there. Oh, it's closed. Oh, it only just closed as well. No. October to May. Oh no, wait, it should still be open then. It says 4:30. Huh? Yeah, it should be open. Tuesday to Sunday, 10 AM to 4:30 PM. Huh? Maybe they've just got no staff. Oh. Let me ask. Saw nothing, chat. Saw nothing. Nobody there though. So weird. It has like a closed sign on the front, but then there's no one here. Huh? How bizarre. I mean, I want to see if I can spot someone locally, because then maybe we can actually get a quick little look around. So I think it was free for card holders. Was it? Oh no. £8 entrance. Student cards. Also, they do actually charge for this. I mean, I wouldn't mind paying anyway. But I'm not sure if there's anyone here to actually take it. Doesn't look like it anyway. Oh, it's a shame. I would have really liked to go around this. But it's weird that the front gate is open and yet there's just nobody paying attention from what I can see. Yeah, I don't see anyone. Well, we'll leave this for another day, chat. I wanna actually like legitimately go in here rather than sneak in and potentially get in trouble. It's so strange that there's no one here. Because it does say till 4:30 as well. It should be open in theory. October to May. Ah, this is what it is. Last entry 30 minutes before closing. Ah. So even though there's probably still people in there that have already paid, that's why it is. They only take last entry 30 minutes before. Ah. Well, at least we know for future to potentially have a little wander there. So, little preview if we go there next time. There are apparently snakes. I'm not a fan of snakes. I don't know what some of these are actually. That looks like a sort of lemur or something, right? That's a gecko. I don't know what on earth that thing is though. What is this? That is a strange looking fella. Where are lions? I don't think you're going to see lions here. I would very much hope not anyway. They might be rather cramped, one suspects. Oh, look at that view, chat. Look at that view. I hope you can see that. Let me just sort of hide it from the sunshine a little bit. That is a stunning view. I would go up higher and give you a more stunning view, but I don't think it's one of those days where I'm going to be going up further. A lovely little day out into the park. I did stream from Williamson's Park right before, my hometown park. I'm pretty sure I did a stream from there. Because that's a lovely park, lovely view as well from the top where the memorial is. Oh, was it, Johnny? What a lovely walk to work you had. I don't know if you saw my eye, by the way, Johnny. It's better now, or at least getting there. They've given me some antihistamines. You see that light? But the swelling went to my eyelid. So if you look at how it looked at the start of today, I couldn't open my eye at all. It was like fully forced shut because of the swelling. Very strange. But they've told me that I can drink with my antihistamines, so that's good. So we'll be sorted. I don't know, little Valkyria. I mean, I've never really had very bad allergic reactions like the one I got this time. But yeah, I guess it just had something within it that my body didn't like for whatever reason. But we'll be fine. But it's so strange, Johnny, because I couldn't find anything in my apartment. I haven't managed to locate a mosquito or whatever. I haven't seen any spiders at all. So I just don't even know what's done it in the first place. It's very strange. But we'll be fine. Good excuse to have a nice little walkabout, touch some grass. Maybe it was just the world's way of telling me to get out and get some fresh air. If you do !weather space Gibraltar, it will give you the temperature. I think it's like early 20s, I want to say. If I was a betting man, I'd probably say 21 degrees. Oh, for sure, Snake, it's definitely a bite, because if you look at the top of my eye, just above my eye, you can see there's a cut there. So that is where it happened. That was all swollen yesterday, and then it transferred down to my eyelid today. So it's 100% a bite. I just don't know what by. We suspect either mosquito or spider are probably the two prime suspects. But hey-ho. Again, grand scheme of things, we should be fine. These things happen, you know. Oh, 19. I would have lost my bet. You've got the Rock Hotel there. Very famous hotel in Gibraltar. How are we doing, Silpamcho? Oh, it's fine though. I'll be honest, grand scheme of things, I feel fine. I feel absolutely fine. But what I didn't want to do was fire up an MTT stream, and then for whatever reason it gets worse, and then I'm just stuck, you know? So it was not the sensible thing to do a poker stream today. But I feel absolutely fine. It's just somewhat inconvenient, you know? Like if I felt unwell, I wouldn't be doing an IRL walk, you know? That's why I actually wanted to fire this up, because I feel fine. I didn't want to commit to an MTT session in the event that it somehow got worse and then I have to do something about it, you know? But what a lovely park that is. And it's a shame that we couldn't go into the endangered animals bit. I think we got there 5 minutes too late. But we'll try and do that another day. But lovely, lovely stuff. Alright, so I'm going to walk towards the Morrisons. Once we get to the Morrisons, I'll have to end stream because A, I cannot film from indoor there. You would have to get permission. And B, I don't think it would be a very exciting stream anyway, me doing my grocery shopping in Morrisons. So we'll make our way towards the Morrisons. Once we get there, I'll find someone for us to raid. Still a good sort of walk there, like 15, 20 minutes or so. So we've still got a bit. So enjoy the views, chat. Enjoy the lovely views. It's a bit of a shame that it's a bit too congested there. We can't really quite see through it. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Yeah, if there's any of you out there that haven't been to Gibraltar, it's a lovely place, lovely little place. You should come give it a visit sometime. And maybe we could play some poker, chat. I'm sure me and Johnny Watford, we could get a game going for you guys. Oh, by the way, Johnny, I bumped into someone today. I can't remember the dude's name, but it's the one that like Pauline annoyed, and it's like the guy that was a massive whale, Johnny, like mega whale, punter. Said he was moving over here, but then didn't in the end. But he's back over at the moment. Can't remember his name. I think it was something short, like Mike or something maybe. But yeah, absolute whopper, Johnny. So let's hopefully get a game against him while he's here. Said he's going to be here next weekend as well. But it's a shame because he said originally he was going to be fully relocating here. And I'm thinking, nom 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 nom. And then he's blooming disappeared. Narrow sidewalk? It's not that narrow. We could fit a couple of people here easily. Aha. So we're going to be going down towards the water, then chucking a right a bit to go across, and then we'll be at the Morrisons. What a view, it's lovely, isn't it? I'll give you one more view of the rock while we're here as well. So we're back here. I don't know why the camera keeps being weird and refreshing sometimes. It's strange. You should be able to just about see the cable car as well. So there's you got a cable car station at the bottom here. That white building there, that's the cable car station. And then you should just about be able to see the tracks, I think. So yeah, we've been up there before, top of the rock. Yes, the rock, the rock. Which country? Exclamation mark from. You will see where we're at. This is where I live. It will be 3 years I've been here as from next month. I think 1st of December actually we got here. I'll sneak across. We can. All the buses. Oh, what a lovely day though. It feels hotter than 19. I'm really surprised that it said it's only 19 degrees. It feels much, much nicer than that. Exclamation mark Y as to why I moved here. Exclamation mark Y. sneak across here. Actually, this might not be the best spot to cross. We're gonna have to be quick here, chat. And it seems popular. I could go across. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to actually. There's too many wanting to come here. That seems a bit too busy to get across. I'm sure this place to the right of me does a Sunday roast, and I still haven't managed to get here and try it. Because apparently it's meant to be half decent. Oh. I wasn't sure if they could even turn that way. Here we go. We actually have a safe crossing over here. Bet if I'd waited, I would have got across by now. There we go. There we go. So this isn't directly in my hands, Jinxed. I've got an extra device called a gimbal, G-I-M-B-L-E, and it basically stabilizes the phone, so that's why it's not like wobbling around and stuff. But then the phone's on like a really solid stick with a clamp on it as well. And if someone tried to grab my phone, Jinxed, you'd better believe that they're gonna get a whack to the face. Ain't nobody grabbing my phone without knowing about it. Swift uppercut. Toilet is French, yeah, I think it's just toilette, right? Toilette. That pretty much derives from French. I'll give you a quick walk by the marina, seeing as we're like so close to it. It's always a nice view round the back where the marina is. And this is like the proper one. For those of you that have stuck around, you're about to be rewarded with a delicious view of the marina. Big shout out to all the people here, by the way. Very healthy viewership for an IRL stream, this. 57 and climbing from the looks of it. Love to see it. Thank you all for tuning in again. Once apologies once again as well that we're not doing a poker stream. For anyone not familiar with that, exclamation mark I, E-Y-E, and you will see why. I think we're going to have to dip in between the traffic here from the looks of it, because this is rather busy. But it should be busy enough where I think we can jump in. Yeah, blimey. That is absolutely gridlocked on the other side. If we can sneak past on this side, we should be fine. I think after these bikes, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Beautiful. Yes! Yeah, it seems like it, John Paul. Which is surprising. I would have thought rush hour would more be like 5 p.m. or 5:30 or 6 p.m. It's only 4:30. So I'm surprised it's so busy, but we've already come across a couple of very busy little areas. Alright, chat, for those of you that have stuck around, you have the reward, the golden reward of the Queensway Quay / Marina with some beautiful boats. And the beautiful Spanish mountains in the background. And some, what I assume to be very exclusive and expensive houses over there. I would imagine they're probably the most expensive houses in Gib. If I was a betting man, I would guess that that's where people want to live. So quiet here as well. So clean, quiet. So you got a chunk of restaurants over here. A couple of these are pretty good. I've eaten a few times here before as well.
Yo estoy ahora un poco más tranquilo, vida. Me gusta más la pesca.
Once I get past the restaurants, I'll start talking a bit more again, but I don't want to be rude. I think everyone's just enjoying a nice bit of peace over here. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? Peace. Tranquility. And some very, very, very expensive boats. It's lovely, isn't it? It's not ridiculous, actually, Alex Poker. Most places for beers, you're looking at sort of €5 a pint. So pretty reasonable. How's about that for a lovely, lovely view, eh? And yeah, can't even see a cloud in the sky. I'm looking at like as far as can be. There is not a single cloud to be seen anywhere. Let's eat some ice cream. It's a good day for ice cream. Even though it's November, again, 20-ish degrees Celsius, so sort of mid-70s Fahrenheit. It's a pretty good day. Nom 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 nom. Gibraltar looks way better than England. I think just the niceness of the weather, Tolbooth, gives it that feel of being a bit nicer and a bit better, you know. Cannons to the left, cannons to the right, volley and thunder. It's not bad, is it, Tolbooth, eh? And then you got this little thing called the Rock. It's just beautiful, isn't it? The Rock is just so pretty. Every angle it looks kind of different. And yet lovely. How are you doing today, Mr. Boofy? Hopefully you're not feeling too American today and oppressing other people by being so American. It's interesting how the sun is still high in the sky. It's sunset on the Adriatic coast already. It is starting to set earlier here, particularly since the clocks have changed. We've been getting it sort of 6 to 7 p.m. where it goes down. So it is going down a lot earlier than, say, a few weeks ago where it was more like 10 to 11 p.m. But, it's nice anyway. Can he complain? But yeah, imagine being so American, Tolby. So American. Do you play poker offline here? Yeah, there's one. We went past the casino earlier. A heel. Is there enough stuff to do there to visit for a week? Oh, easily, Tolbooth. Easily, mate. You can very much spend a day doing the Rock tour. There's beaches. There's like botanical gardens. You've obviously got chill things that you can do. It doesn't all have to be sightseeing as well. But yeah, easily enough things to do in a week here, mate. There's dolphin tours as well. How far are you away from Italy? We're right next to Spain toll booth. Right next to Spain, buddy. I'm pretty sure there would be direct flights from Italy to Spain. Yeah, there's a lot of nature, and it's very preserved here as well, which is nice. I'm going to get across here and go to the park. There's like a little park across the way. Yeah. Cheeky centre on Ryanair and you then maybe toll booth. Maybe. I mean, the closest airport in Spain is Malaga. If you're able to somehow get to Malaga, then the coach ride from Malaga is like a tenner return. So providing that Malaga's not too far away, you're laughing. They should, toll booth. They should. I need to get on commission with them, mate. I mean, let's be honest, I am Gibraltar's most famous streamer. I feel like the least they could do is sponsor me a bit, you know? Alright, let's have a walk through the park. This is just like a really small park. And then this will take us closer to the Morrisons, where we're going to get our groceries, including some very medicinal beer. I've heard that beer is very good for eye swellings, trauma beer. Hopefully they'll have my delicious Le Chouffe. It's getting better, Goga. I'll flip the camera just to show you again quickly. So like, it's actually nearly fully open now. You can still see the swelling by the eyelids. So the swelling was here yesterday. It basically drooped down to my eyelid. If you look at the pinned message, you'll see how bad it was this morning. It was horrific. So it's already getting better. I've been to the pharmacy during the stream to get some antihistamines, which should bring down the swelling more. I really don't know if it was a mosquito or if it was like a spider or something different. Who knows? I still haven't found whatever it was that did it as well. So I don't know. But we'll get there. Have you ever grown out your beard? It would look cool, IMO. Nah, I don't like it, to be honest. I'm not a fan of the stubble. The only reason why it's not like shaven at the moment is because, again, I've just been feeling a bit sorry for myself with my eye. But nah, I'm not a fan of it. Tried it once before. I've tried like utterly bald head as well. It just doesn't really suit me. Yeah, nice, quiet little park here. Very minimal one as well, but I think it's just more because there's housing estates, housing things close, and you just want somewhere a bit green close by. Tell you what, the grass is looking really good actually. I think they recovered it a few months ago and it's still looking pretty good. There are some detached houses. There's not many though. It's a lot of apartments, especially this area. Like, as you can see, it's a lot of apartment buildings. More towards the south of Gibraltar and like up on the rock itself. There's like, I don't know if you can see up on the rock how well you can see there. Like where I'm pointing, for example, there's like a detached house there. There's a few detached houses up like on the rock itself, if you can see that. And some of them are kind of hidden in with the trees as well. So like underneath a lot of the foliage that you see, there's houses like underneath those, you know. But yeah, it is a lot of apartments here at the moment. And more of them are cropping up as we speak. There are, I think, 4 or 5 apartment complexes that I know that are in construction at the moment. And it makes sense, like, obviously, if space is so premium, if there's really not much space to go at, and then you're able to build things of this size, here's another one, where you can fit in hundreds of people, then obviously you're gonna do that and print money from it, as opposed to just having, you know, a small house in the same space. I'll try, Jack. Can't guarantee though. Again, it's hard when they attack me at night, mate. If an insect comes to attack me at night, there's not much I can do about it, unless I hear it or like it disturbs me enough. But this sneaky little bugger, you know, it gave me no chance. I'm gonna cross here. I'm about 5 minutes walk away from the Morrisons, just to pre-warn you guys. Once I go for my groceries, I will be raiding off to somebody. This has been a lovely walk though, lovely IRL today. It's a mixture of the two toll booth. There's definitely a good portion that own, and there's definitely a good portion that rent as well. I know in my particular building there's quite a few Airbnb apartments as well, where someone owns it, but then they sublet it for holiday rentals and stuff. So it's a full mix, full range. It's a lovely place, and it is pretty peaceful. I mean, even if you walk around at night, it's just one of those places where it feels like really safe, even if you're on your own at night time. I thought it was beeping at me for a second. It's similar to Spain toll booth, but there's definitely you could feel the sort of the British twist to it. For me, it feels very British anyway. I mean, I've always felt kind of at home since I got here. Especially like the town centre and stuff, it just has that sort of, that British charm to it, you know? But there are definitely some influences from both sides, for sure. Elaborate on the British charm. Listen, I'm British and I'm charming. There's your British charm right there. You keep coming back for more toll booth. That's British charm right there. Hello, broski. This is much better than Malta. Get yourself here then, Backy, mate. Look at all these new apartment buildings that they're building right now for you, for Hamper, for Jufy, for Donzi. Get your asses here. Lots of new apartments in process. And it is nice. Particularly the weather at the moment. Oh, beautiful blue sky, not a cloud in the sky. Take a look at the Rock of the Gibraltar Backy. It's lovely, isn't it? Huh? Yeah. It's nice, isn't it? Yeah. That's what you could be working with, Backy. Use code BRAS when you move here. Imagine if we made that a thing. I'm working with the Gibraltar Tourism Commission. 20% commissions on all rentals, etc. So long as they use code BRAS to come to Gibraltar. Cost of living, so at the moment I'm paying $9.50 a month for a studio, which is a lot. But the thing is, like, I have to be here and not in Spain, because if I was in Spain I wouldn't be able to play poker on most of the sites. In Spain it's a lot cheaper. Like, if you're prepared to live across the border in La Linea and then work in Gibraltar, if that was what you wanted to do, that would be much cheaper, because rental in La Linea is way cheaper. But for me, that is not a viable option. You should do these IRL streams more often. Yeah, I've been saying for a while, actually, toll booth. It's been too long since I did one of these. And it is nice just to get out and about sometimes, you know? So, absolutely. It's just I've been very sort of non-motivated to do these lately. And so maybe it's a nice thing that we actually got out and about today. $950 is a bit much. One bedroom here at the New Jersey Shore is about $1,700. Jeez. Yeah, that's a lot. It's just a Samsung, like a something something. It's basically the most basic Samsung. I think it cost me 100 quid when I got it. It's not like a particularly amazing phone, but it does the job. Will you go to the hospital? Only if I need to, little Valkyria. I'm not going to go and bother them just because my eye's a little bit swollen. Hospitals are for emergencies. A slightly swollen eye is not what I would describe as an emergency, but obviously if it gets worse, then yes. Excuse me, ladies. Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you. There is a casino. It's not a particularly massive casino. Like if your whole purpose is to come here to play poker, probably not the place to come and play live poker, but it does the job. I'm not from here, but I live here, Mr. Alex Murray. Exclamation mark from for my full details. That gorgeous brunette smiled at you, did she now? Shame that she is very much back. But anyway, we're going to be ending soon because I am getting very close to the supermarket to do my groceries. This has been a really good IRL though. We did nearly 2 hours as well. It's a lot longer than I initially intended. But for a good reason, we did a nice long one today. We would have been good. Quite a few of the poker companies are based in the buildings that we're by. So this one, 888, is based in there. They are next door neighbours with their lovely friends Party Poker. Yep, I'm going to Morrison's to get some food, some beers. And we can't film inside because we've tried that before and with mass failure. Everywhere we go, they're like, you have to have permission to film here. So yeah, not even worth trying. We'll get shut down before we even start there. I'll tell you what, I'm impressed that the stream has held for this whole thing. And it looks like the quality's been really good, like sound-wise and visual-wise. It's been really good today, so very impressed. Well, I'm not going to drink yet. It's still early here, it's not even 5 PM. But I'm getting them now so that obviously I can get them in the fridge and get them nice and cold for later when we're ready. We'll have some of the Choufs providing they have them in stock today. And yeah, I'll take those antihistamines as from tonight, and hopefully within a couple of days the eye will be back to normal. The nice thing again is like it's not like I even feel that bad. Like I feel fine. It's just more an inconvenience that, you know, we have this swelling that I would just rather not have, you know. But I feel absolutely fine in the grand scheme of things. You look like a bog standard TikToker. Do I now? Do I really? Does anyone see someone that we can raid easily? Give me a raid suggestion, chat. And then I have to jump over. Oh, I hope I'm still logged into the Twitch app. I should be. Yeah, we'll jump over there and send you over to somebody. Sven calls or Zone. I mean, Sven's probably got more than enough viewers, because knowing Sven, he's probably rocking 200 or 300. So I think Zone would be the place to go then. Deckflow we could do as well, yeah. Deckflow we sometimes struggle to raid due to the times that he's streaming. That's a good shout. Disco Derek, that's not a bad shout as well, actually. Some good options there. The hospital there. That is where we would end up if the eye got worse. But I'm sure it won't be that bad. I cannot raid the PokerStars channel, as I'm sure you're aware, Mr. Fla, you troll. Plus, they probably have more than enough viewers anyway, I suspect. It's a shame though, because it's mostly Nick streaming over there, and Nick's a good mate of mine. And I'd love to raid Nick. It's a bit annoying that I can't actually. But hey ho. Hey, if you get streaming enough, Boofy, you will definitely get the Bras raids as well. Don't you worry about that. Alright, I'm going to quickly sit on this bench and get the raid set up. Get my phone out of the gimbal as well. Oh, that was a good walk that though, chat. We did nearly 2 hours there. Solid effort.